Hey guys, Roger here. I've been asked quite a bit about the type of supplements that I use while doing a lot of the programs that I've done. Currently doing Body Beast and Insanity at the same time, Body Beast in the morning, Sanity in the afternoon, and I mixed up with a little bit of yoga just on my off days. But I do use supplements, and they are important, and I just want to show you the supplements that I use, and I'll explain what they are, when I use them, and why I use them. So bear with me. I'm going to grab the camera and take it over to where my supplements are, which are really just behind me. And you can see them. These are what I use, and they are great, or I wouldn't use them. And I've tried quite a few. And it really depends on what you're doing. Every day there are three things that I will take every day without fail, no matter what. The first is Shakeology. You can see all of them right here. The greenberry. A lot of people like it, but it's a little bit different. It is an acquired taste. But then there's the chocolate that is phenomenal. The tropical. Tropical is something that I will use every morning, and I'll mix that with some of the other stuff, and I'll explain that to you. Or the chocolate vegan. Chocolate vegan to me tastes a lot like a malt. So if you like a malt, and for the younger folks, you may not have even had a malt, but it's phenomenal tasting. I drink a shake every day. I also take L-Glutamine. L-Glutamine is something that it's the most abundant amino acid in your body, and I take between 20 and 40 grams per day. Anything less than 10 grams a day is good for your digestion, just to keep that going pretty good. But in larger quantities, it does help with muscle recovery, promotes cell growth, so your muscles will grow, and of course as your body recovers, it needs that extra bit of amino acid in there. So every day without fail I will drink a shake of glutamine. I just mix it in. Easy stuff. You know, it depends on my mood, quite honestly, as to what I'll put in it. I typically will just use water, cold iced water, so not necessarily ice within it, but cold water, a shake, L-Glutamine. Dependent upon the workout that I'm doing, right now I'm doing Body Beast, so with that, and this is actually just my funnel, and I use that when I put different things in a water bottle. I'll get to that. But with the shake doing Body Beast, I will use the base shake. It's a whey protein, but it also has carbohydrates in it as well, and it's a great mix, and there's only 120 calories in it. Again, I'm personally not worried about the calories that I'm ingesting, and so with that, between the shake, which is 160 calories, the base, another 120, so that's 280 calories, and then Fuel Shot. This is to help promote muscle growth. I use this again after. It's another 210 calories, but it's got a lot of good carbs in it, and my body after the workout needs that. So those are the things that I will mix. These three things, and sometimes I will use a chocolate, but these are the types that I use in the morning. I use vegan just because, you know, sometimes it really depends on my mood too, but I'll mix those together. And then with that, I ingest Super Suma, and currently with Body Beast, I'm giving this a shot. It's the capsules. Monica Prati turned me on to some raw Suma, which worked really well. It did taste like dirt though, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that. But that's what I will have every single day while doing Body Beast. But no matter what, I drink a shake. It is the healthiest meal of the day. It's not a shake, if you will, but it's a shake. It is the healthiest thing that I ingest every single day. Also, Kre Alkalyn. I use Kre Alkalyn, but not a lot. Kre Alkalyn is really good in that you don't have to cycle it, and it's a better form to help your body recover, to help promote the growth of muscles, and it's good. But I do not use any type of creatine because of the bloating and the other stuff that goes along with that. You know, I don't need that. I don't need it to look like I'm waterlogged, if you will. Before every single workout, except for yoga or recovery and mobility when I'm doing P90X 2 or any of those, I do take E&E. I take it before. I'll do a scoop before. But if I'm doing a workout that is very strenuous, to me, you know, everybody has different strenuous types of workouts. I will actually drink some throughout the workout just to keep my energy levels up. But when I do cardio, I can't drink fluid. I actually don't drink any fluid when I'm doing a cardio workout. Don't know why, just can't. But if I'm doing a really tough strength weightlifting workout, I will drink some E&E. There's no caffeine. I shouldn't say that. There's, how much caffeine is even in here? If any. There's a bit of caffeine. It's a proprietary blend, but there's a lot of B12 and things in there, and I don't get a crash like some people will have taken Jack 3D or things like that. You know, that stuff's garbage. Okay, it's not for me. I shouldn't say it's garbage, but it's garbage. But E&E keeps the energy levels constant, so I really like that. One thing that as a guy, and I'm 48 now, I'll be 49 later this year, I take D-aspartic acid. I take about 5 grams a day, and that's just, it's something as we get older, you know, we start to lose our strength and things like that because our testosterone levels go down. It's a test booster, but I use it for the strength and stuff like that. I just wanted to integrate that into my daily routines. I haven't really seen any difference in how much I'm able to lift or anything like that, but I don't lift a lot of weights either. Well, no, I lift a lot of weights, but they're not heavy weights. I don't believe in having to lift heavy weights. I get in fairly good shape otherwise. After the workouts, results in recovery. If you have not earned it, you know, if I'm doing yoga or something of that nature, I probably am not going to take this. But after any insanity workout, after nearly every single P90X workout, after Asylum workouts, I will take this. I earn, you know, I burn a lot, and I'm exhausted afterwards. It's got the 4-to-1 ratio that you need. You can also use chocolate milk. Low-fat chocolate milk is also a good recovery. I personally like the fruit flavor of this, because what I will also do is I'll actually add some ISO 100. It's whey protein isolate, and because I try and get up to 200 grams of protein a day. You know, I do a lot of carbs. I ingest most of my carbs in the morning before noon, a little bit at night, you know, with my normal meals, of course, but I don't eat breads or things of that nature after noon. Of course, I pretty much don't eat breads anyway. I will eat things that are not processed to get my carbs. But the reality is, you know, I need to add extra protein into my diet just to make sure that I get those extra grams of protein. Let's see, what did I miss? Oh, Quest Bar. It's not a supplement, but I use it as a supplement because it does give me extra protein. A friend of mine, Sean Callahan, turned me on to these. well, him and Tony Horton, Sean, Mark Briggs, Joel Sadamna, Monica Prati, they were out here at Vandenberg. They turned me on to these. This one right here is the apple pie. You throw this in the microwave for 10 seconds and it's phenomenal. It tastes like an apple pie. One of my favorites is the vanilla almond. It's great. I want to try the cookie dough, but it has, you know, it has no sugar, if you will, but it does have sugars. It's high fiber, gluten free, so for people that have issues with gluten, it is gluten free. And that's pretty much it. That is all I take. I mean, it seems like a lot, but it's not. I don't have to take any extra vitamins because I get all of my vitamins through Shakeology. And I kid you not, the amount of money that I save from that is a lot. Plus, I've already got a meal. Now, I do consume anywhere between 2,000 and 4,000 calories a day. It depends on my workouts. But, you know, really, I don't even think about the amount of vitamins that I do or don't get because, sorry, I have to read. Need the glasses to read. But you're going to have to see my face again, sorry. But that's it. There's no other supplements that I take. I don't need any more. And that's it. If you have any questions, send me an email at roger@rippedandbuff.com. There's other things that I have tried that just didn't work for me, but that's just me. It doesn't mean they're not going to work for you. Don't go out and buy stuff that's hyped up. You know, hype doesn't mean that it works, and a lot of times it's bad for you. I mean, I do take supplements just because of the different things that I do, but I try and stay as clean as possible with everything. You know, again, everybody's different. Women need different supplements than guys, or more types of supplements than guys. I shouldn't say more, but different. Women need a lot more calcium than we do, especially as they age. So it's specific type of calciums, or brands or products or forms. You know, Monica told me that, you know, getting it in the raw form is key, because otherwise there's so many fillers and everything else that's in there. And she's got a great mix that she put together, and it tastes great. No, it doesn't. It's disgusting, but it's good for you, you know. And I took that for about 2 months, and it was all raw, natural materials, and it's great. But that's it. If you have any questions, roger@rippedandbuff.com. Go out to my website at rippedandbuff.com. rogermillerfitness.com is going to be coming out. I'm going to be linking that in there, so that's all together, so that we can actually just make it a little bit easier, so people don't have to think about where they're going. Got a new YouTube channel, and that's where I'm going to be posting this up. So if you have any questions, again, roger@rippedandbuff.com. Have a great weekend.